Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. A nice cloudy day against all those turbines against the clouds. Hi, check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share, sorry, I'm just gonna move this because it's a different day. I'd like to share Matthew 4 verse 7. It says, Jesus responded, "The scriptures also say, you must not test the Lord your God." Here's my poem. Don't test the Lord your God. Whenever you rebel against authority and force your demands, you are actually testing and questioning the Lord and His commands. When you are selfish, arrogant, and think you know everything, you are challenging the Lord for a fight over something. Don't test the Lord your God, for He knows what's best for you. His thoughts are not your thoughts because He knows the truth. Whenever you don't believe in His goodness and His character, you are asking for a fight that you will surely end up as a loser. Here's my essay. The book of Matthew, chapter 4, narrates the temptation of Jesus by the devil during his 40 days of fasting. The devil used all kinds of tricks to entice Jesus to prove that he is the Son of God. The devil tempted Jesus to turn stone to bread, then to give Jesus the glory of his worldly kingdom if Jesus will worship him, then ask Jesus to jump off the cliff so he can be saved by God's angels from falling. All of Jesus' response started with, "The scriptures say," and in the end, he says, "Don't test the Lord your God." We can test the Lord by unbelief, asking him to prove himself, slandering his character, and grieving his spirit. Prayer. Lord, forgive me when I allow the enemy to use me to test you. Reflection. When have you ever tested the Lord your God? I was in my 20s and I wanted to go back to God, and I wanted to live a better life and get out of sin. And so I made a bargain with God, and I said, like, if you give me the job that I want, then I will go back to you. Which is really very childish because who am I to even challenge him to give me something that I want when he knows what's best for me? So what happened was, like, I was applying for a job for an animation film industry, and I wanted to get into something creative because I was in theater that time and I needed a full-time job. So when I went there, I was overqualified for the position, but they wanted to keep me, and they said that they were going to call me after a month because they're going to create a position for me. So I waited for 1 month, thinking that I'm going to get the job that I really wanted. After a month, I come back to the company only to find out that they couldn't accommodate me. And I was so mad at God because I said, like, what are you doing? This is the only thing I ask you to do for me so I can go back to be your child again, and you didn't want me to do it. So I was so mad. I smashed pictures, I smashed vases, all kinds of things in my house. I was living on my own then. And I didn't go out of the house for, like, I think 3 weeks because I was so angry. I was hibernating, and I was so angry with the Lord. I was like having a fight with God for 3 weeks, just cursing him and telling him what kind of a God he is and challenging him. So when I finally got tired, not eating, not just being angry for 3 weeks, the first phone call, because I wasn't answering the phone calls for like 3 weeks. So the first phone call I decided to take, something inside me said, like, just take that phone call. So I took the phone call, and it was a job that I never applied for, but it was a job for me that will pay 4 times more than what I was crying about. And it was an international film job that I could have an opening to go to California that time. From then on, I was so ashamed, and I never, never, ever questioned God, because He showed me that He can give me more than what I ask, and He knows what's better for me. So I invite you never to test the Lord. Don't you ever, ever test the Lord, because He knows what's best for you. Don't question anything that He is trying to do to you. I know sometimes we don't have the mind of God, so we don't understand what's going on, but we have to trust Him more whenever those things come up. So thanks for watching, and I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com. Have a blessed day.